Hello everyone, this is Christine, aka Dr. Simple Budgets. I forgot I'm washing my dishes right now. My dishwasher is going and making all kinds of noise. So if you hear any noise in the back, please forgive me. I am a zero-based cash stuffing budgeter from Southern California who gets paid once a month. Welcome to June. This will be my first cash stuffing for the month of June. And today I'm going to be concentrating on my sinking funds as well as my annual expenses. So let's get started. First thing I want to do is I want to put any change from my coin purse that I have into my piggy bank. And if you like my piggy bank, I will leave the link for it down below. I really don't have a lot of change here, but all change adds up, right? So we'll put this in my piggy bank. And then we'll get started. First of all, I want to start with these two binders right here because I did purchase these items from Seuss Save Shop. And I had something in mind to do with these, but now that we're getting ready to end quarter 2 and go into quarter 3 and 4, I have very, very specific goals that I need to save for. Plus, because I am still paying my daughter's bills, she is pretty close to getting a new job, so everybody pray for her. I just don't have the additional funds to do with these what I wanted to do. So I still will keep these and probably will come back to these at a future date in 2027. So there's this one. And then this purple binder I have revised. This used to be my annual funds binder, but it wasn't crocodile, so I got rid of it. But now it holds Seuss Save's Sponge Bob, and I had extra purple envelopes just like I have in my sinking funds. So now each of these has an envelope for each of the trackers here. So this is a SpongeBob. This is a SpongeBob binder for now. Probably since both of these binders are sort of like kid themed, I might actually dedicate one to my son and one to my daughter instead of having one envelope called kiddos in my sinking funds. But again, I probably won't be working on these two till next year. So say goodbye to these until next year. Okay, let's move on to my sinking funds first. And we're gonna deal with my annual expenses in just a minute. Let me get my new calculator out and let's count how much money I will be putting into these two binders today. So we have a $50 bill here. And we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. I can never find the slots. I don't know why. 120. And then we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And then we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are going to be cash stuffing a total of $250 today. So let's start with my sinking funds binder. All right, so we have car maintenance here. And car maintenance today is getting $50. My mechanic told me that I wasn't quite ready yet for an oil change, and I thought that I was gonna get an oil change for this month because I'm going camping. But what I've decided to do instead is I'm gonna take out this $25 here, and I'm gonna keep this $100, and I'm just going to buy some synthetic oil. My car takes European synthetic oil. I believe it's like 5W40 oil, and I can get 2 quarts. I could probably get 2 quarts for this $20 bill alone, but I haven't shopped for oil in quite a while, so I don't know how much it's going to cost these days. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and put this money into my my wallet, because I am going to go purchase this oil today after I'm finished filming. So I have a plan to go to Pep Boys and pick up that oil today. So I'm just gonna put it here because I don't really have an envelope for it. Or maybe I can just put it in household. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put this in household. And then whatever change I get from buying this oil, that money will just simply go back into my car maintenance envelope. Okay, we're going to be skipping kiddos today. We're going to go straight to my health copay. Please excuse the glare. I wonder if I can, yeah, maybe what I can do is maybe I can bring this back a little bit. Does that help? That seems to help. Okay, so health copay is getting a total of $15 today. It's going to get a 10 and a 5 for a total of $20, $30, $40 in health copay. I do have a dental appointment coming up in July, just for like a checkup routine. Let's see. Parking is getting nothing today. My Visa is already paid off. My high yield savings, automatically every month it receives $15 out of my bank account. I already have $1,000 in my high yield savings account. So what we're going to do today is we're going to change this to $30. So I'm just going to go ahead and write $30 here, even though there's already a dollar sign right there. I think it's just habit for me to do that. So there is $30. So now we have a total of $1,030 in my high yield savings account. Let's go to Southern California Edison debt. I'm getting closer and closer to paying these both off. Let's start with my dad. So he is going to get $30 today, and so is Lauren. They're both getting $30. So my dad now has a total of $100, $200, $300, $400, $530. I do owe him $700, and I have to start paying him back in the month of July. So I'm months ahead for him because he only wants me to pay him $100 a month. So I'm way ahead for him. And then Lauren has a $100 bill right now, and she also gets $30. So she now has $130. And I think I just owe her $170 still. So a little ways to go for Lauren. but she never asks for her money. I always offer it to her. I go, you know, I'm saving up cash to pay you back. Do you need any cash right now? And she always says no. She just wants me to stack it up for her. So that's what I'm doing. And I think that is really going to be it. Let me see. What about camping? What do I have in camping right now? $20, $40, $55. Okay, yeah, that's right. I'm getting all my stuff ready, going through all my camping gear. I have a lot of camping gear because I usually like to hike, I like to kayak. I have a whole separate awning that comes off of my Jeep, so I have to check and make sure my awning is in good shape. I have a kitchenette that everything folds down compact with the table, the cutting boards. I have so much camping gear. So I'm just going through all of it right now just to make sure everything's in good shape and make sure if there's anything I need to purchase, I'll purchase it before we go. And Lauren and I are really excited about our camping trip. So that is it for my sinking funds. Now let me get into my annual expenses. All right, so here we are with my annual expenses binder. We are coming up on summer, and I just kind of want to do a little bit of a refresh in this binder with the dashboard. I did create this dashboard on Pick Collage, which is like a free app. I mean, you can pay for some of the other things that the app offers, but I think what the app offers is just fine. So I decided to go with like a juicy fresh orange for summer, but I don't have this hole punched. So I do want to hole punch it, and I do want to replace this one with this one for summer. So let me go ahead and get out my new hole puncher that I'm so excited for. Let me put this to the side for just a second. And I already have it set to where I want it. So basically all I have to do is just make sure that everything is evenly aligned on both sides, which it should be about right there. And then, ta-da! Okay, that was loud, but not louder than my dishwasher. Okay, so let me take this out and put in the new dashboard just to give me a little refresh. And I think it's fun to do this from time to time, you know, basically just to, you know, keep things fun and fresh and kind of not to keep your interest, because I think we're always going to be interested in, that's not going to fit. I think we're always going to be interested in our binders because we're cash stuffers and we have to, but it's really fun to like have the creative ability to change it up, switch it up. You know, a lot of people spend a lot of money on things. I just spent a lot of money on things in the month of May, and now I'm like, I can't buy anything else. I really need to stop shopping. So I am doing a no spend month in the month of June, in terms of like buying budgeting items. I'm not spending any money in the month of June on anything budgeting, so I decided just to kind of go back to the basics that got me started in the first place on my budgeting journey and DIYing most of the things that I have. So that's it. Also, I forgot to mention that I bought envelopes in May as well. I didn't put that in my last video because I totally forgot, because the envelopes are already in here. I also bought new envelopes for my vacation binder, but we're gonna stuff my vacation binder next Saturday, and I'll show you what those envelopes look like. But yeah, I did buy new envelopes for this binder. Am I happy with them? No, not really. not really. Not really, but hey. I do like the fact that they are horizontal instead of vertical like they used to be. So let me get out my Sharpie because we got to get to some cash stuffing here. Oops, let me not do that yet. Let's go to car insurance. My car insurance is due in September, and I am way behind on this. I need to start stuffing this a little bit more aggressively because we're talking June, July, August, September. That means there is 3 months here that I haven't accounted for. So I'm gonna have to come up with this extra $120. But let's just cash stuff 40 for today. So let me get rid of this 40. And let me grab $40. And now car insurance has 220.40. And I'm just going to put it like this so that I don't mess up the envelopes that I don't really like. Car registration is getting $30 today. So car registration is getting a 20 and a 10. So it now has 20, 40, 50, $60. And I already paid my car registration for the month of May. So I'm all done for the year and I don't have to pay this again until next May. So I'm saving for it now. This is my new category right here. This is extra payment for Southern California Edison. Keeping my monthly payment low, and then what happens is I just pay the difference at the end of the year, which will be next April, I believe it is. And so I'm just saving up for that. And the reason why I'm doing it that way is because I just want the flexibility. Like if I get extra money, I can just bulk this up, or if I don't have the money, I can skip it. But no matter what happens in here, I'm keeping my monthly payment low. So this new category today is going to get $25. I think I'm just going to do the little dot at the bottom. And we're going to do 20 and 5. So we've gotten this one started. And then I have OPEB, which is my retirement medical copay. These are worth $10 each. So this is going to get another $10. So that will be $20, $40, $50, $60, $70 in retirement medical. I believe they're gonna, well, I don't know what's going on with the state of California. They were only supposed to take this away from us until 2027, but we are in the middle of an election right now. It's very hard to say who our new governor is going to be, who our new state controller is going to be. There's just so much on the line right now in California. I did vote already by mail. So the election, by the time you see this video, the election should be over. But as of right now, since I'm pre-filming this, I really don't know what the future of the state is going to be. And since I do work for the state of California, this election really directly affects me. Taxes. I'm hoping that I don't have to pay taxes at all, but I'm saving up a little bit for it anyway. And then if I don't have to pay any taxes, then this will just be extra money. Maybe it could go towards Southern California Edison, or, you know, we'll see what happens. but this is worth $8 each. So we're gonna do a 5, 6, 7, 8. And now taxes has a total of 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, $24. AAA. This is not going to be due actually until next year as well. So we are just going to be putting $5 into it till it gets up to 60, but this is going to be paid off well before I have to pay it again. Reason being is when I got a new car battery, I called AAA and they were like, no, you're already expired. And I was like, huh? And I had to pay for renewing my AAA membership. So I think that was last month. That was either April or May that I renewed it. So this is not going to be due until this time next year. Quite truthfully, if I wanted to just skip this, I could just skip this, but I'm not. I'm just going to keep going so that I can fully fund it and be kind of done with it. July, August, September, October, November, December, January. So I'll be done with this in February. So it'll be fully funded well before it's time for me to pay for the membership again. All right, $5. So it now has 5, 10, 15, 20. And I think I just wasn't really keeping track of it, but it's okay. It's fine. I had the money. It's fine. Costco. Now this one is correct. So we are giving it a $5 today. So Costco gets this final 5 for 5, 10, 15, 20. And then my very last envelope here is my gym at work. So word on the street is that the governor did another executive order. Now we're supposed to go back into the office 4 days a week. And it's really wild to me. I don't know why he's forcing everybody to, drive more pollution in the air, taking up more space in these office buildings. The carbon footprint is gonna be crazy. I understand they're trying to maybe, try out this new AB, I think it's 2114, mileage tax in the future. Like, I can see what's on the horizon. And they just need more people on the street to make sure that their study is accurate. I get it, but it's diabolical. But in case I do have to go back 4 days a week, I'll be using my gym that's in my building much more. So at least I'll be healthy. If I have to go back in, I may be broke. But I'll be healthy. Okay, and so this is a $2, and it gets the final $2 today. So now it has a total of $5, 6, 7, $8. Oh my goodness gracious. So that concludes my cash stuffing today. I hope you enjoyed my video. Tell me what you think of my new dashboard with the cute little oranges on it for summertime. I thought it was cute. And stay psyched for savings, and I will see you all next time. Bye.